Got another requested one. This is actually from like a month and a half ago or something. It was actually one of the early ones that got requested. I don't even remember who did it. But it was the Rouge against the Intrepid, so Huntress versus Fanfare. So they're the two that team up to kind of douchily try to murder you off in AC3. Huntress is the one that likes to get stabbed in the back repeatedly and killed off before the fight even begins. It's actually kind of amazing that she doesn't turn on you after you slash her about 27 times, but, you know, each their own. Maybe she's just into that sort of thing. And, yeah. Fanfare's the one that shows up, insists, hey, you know, I'm totally here to handle this whole thing, and then proceeds to use his entirely missile and rocket-based build in a place with, like, crap tons of cover. But anyhow, let's see what happens if these two fight it out. Because you know what? He decided after the fight, okay, they ended up winning, he decided to betray her too. Because why not? He was all in it for probably the payday or something, I don't know. His motivations were kind of unclear, but he either wanted controller stuff or money stuff, and either way, he got none. He certainly died easily, though. So, the Rouge is all about lasers. Frankly, an overheat on her would be pretty much a kill. That's why I'm going to go ahead and leave this up here to see Huntress's kill meter. Because she's got pretty decent cooling, she kind of needed it. But yeah, if she overheats, she is done for. The AI, even with all its heating stuff put all the way to the top, it will just completely lose if you just leave it to its own devices. Sometimes it doesn't like to pay attention to the fact that it's overheating, and will gladly boost itself into a fiery grave. I'm actually a little bit impressed that she won. I thought he was going to completely curb stomp her face in. And there we go. I love that lack of energy defense there, Fanfare. Alright, one to the Rouge. I still prefer calling her the Rogue, but whatever. Dang it. Fine, I'll call it Rouge. Okie doke. I think the AC's eyes are yellow. Honestly, setting that color up always reminds me of Bionicles, but anyhow. So, is she gonna rock as hard as she did last time? Hopefully. I mean, her build is pretty fun, actually. Okay. Goodbye. Yeah, that energy meter, that is her odds dropping. So if he gets another one of those... Yeah, I'm actually impressed that her internals managed to hold up to that. Like, I usually when I see an underdog AC like hers, I try to go in and, you know, make some changes to try and give it more of a chance. But yeah, no, I'm seriously impressed that she managed to pull out, to survive, first off already being in output down, then survive an overheat, then survive taking a grenade on top of an overheat and still have energy left over. So, that was pretty nuts, but still, 1-to-1, she still took far more damage than she could afford. Unfortunately, her stability and defenses are kind of on the trash side of things, but just decent enough to stand up to most stuff. Especially in AC3, her maneuverability and general weapon stuff is pretty fun, though. I don't know. I've never really been a fan of heavy energy builds. Like, my biggest paranoia when playing these games as a kid was always, you know, my friggin' gun's gonna glitch out on me. I have to probably preface that by saying that when I was growing up there, you know, I was basically just given a computer as a kid, was given all this other stuff, and I was used to trying and, you know, troubleshooting old programs to try to make them work. My first thing when I saw these friggin' computer guns was like, oh no, this thing's gonna randomly break in the middle of shooting, and it's got a higher attack rating and all that, and it's free, but oh my god, this thing's gonna just straight up stop working in the middle of a fight, and it's gonna be a major liability. And so that mentality, you know, carried through until I found out about S ranks, and how much you need lasers for them. And yeah, sure enough, they don't necessarily just stop working unless your energy runs out, but it's always been a paranoia of mine. Oof, she could not be more totaled from that one. Alright, so 2 to Fanfare. See if she pulls out that competence. Yeah, she got friggin' wasted. Alright, moving on. Oof. That's close quarters again. Man, can you imagine these AI fights in the friggin' Ruins map? Man. It would just be two ACs boosting into a rock for 2.5 minutes. And those last 30 seconds, they would all end up going and getting unhinged and find themselves caught on another rock. And that's when the excitement really begins, because then you're thinking, they've got like 20 seconds left. Are they going to get off that second rock? Are they going to manage to get around and actually even touch the other guy? Maybe even see them? Yeah, no. Nobody knows. Yeah, I would probably just get completely broken in half. That's why they never introduced that map into this one. Because I want to say we're still around in Nexus, wasn't it? I don't know. I'm fairly certain it wasn't in Last Raven. Ooh, she's... alright. She's getting that confidence out again. Come on, gotta pull out those pods. Get some of that free damage in. Not gonna win if you keep eating large rockets. Oh, her lock-on's getting jacked up. That's why she's... well, no, she's got the, I still want to call it the sphere, but she's got the friggin' sail shield, sail radar. So she should be pretty well immune to the stuff. Alright, 2 and 2. Final round. This is a lot closer than I would have ever expected. Let's see this happen.
Test match. Single mode. Stand Ready. Go.
Alright. Right off the bat, she is pretty much showing how eating damage is done. There's probably putting some work, but she really can't afford to keep standing there. Yeah, no stability against stability-destroying weapons here. Oh, well, there we go. Crushed. So there we go. So she's got a chance, but ultimately it looks like Intrepid's the winner. There you go.